Hello everyone. In this video we will study the classification of instruments. Instruments can be classified into many categories. One classification is given as under active passive instruments, null or deflection type, monitoring or control type, analog or digital type, absolute or secondary instruments. First is first type of instrumentation is active instruments or passive instruments. Passive instruments, they are easy to design and they are cheap. An example is shown in the figure. Passive means they will not need any extra source of voltage or current or extra source of energy. So first point, in which the output is completely by the quantity that is measured. They will produce output which is completely generated by the measurand. An example of passive instrument is the pressure measuring device, which is shown in the figure. The pressure of the fluid is translated into movement of a pointer against a scale. It is also shown in the figure. The energy expended in moving the pointer is derived entirely from the change in pressure measured. There are no other energy inputs to the system. So whenever fluid pressure will change, piston will move, that piston will deflect the pointers on the scale. So energy is coming from the fluid only, that is the measurand. Active instruments, they are difficult to design and are costly. In these instruments, the quantity being measured activates the magnitude of some external power input source, which in turn produces the measurement. So it will require some external energy sources for output. Examples is shown in the figure, which is known as float type petrol tank level indicator. Change in petrol level moves a potentiometer arm, as shown in the figure. Float and pivot section moves the potentiometer arm. Output signal consists of a proportion of the external voltage source. This so output is the sum of the proportion of the external voltage source. The energy in the output signal comes from the external power source. So we are getting output signal only due to some external power source. That's why it is known as active instrument. The primary transducer float system is merely modulating the value of the voltage from this external power source. So this is the first type instruments, active and passive instruments. Another type of instruments are null type and deflection type instruments. In case of null type instruments, a zero or null indication leads to the determination of magnitude of the quantity being measured. Examples are DC potentiometer and Wheatstone bridge. In Wheatstone bridge, whenever the product of opposite arms are equal, then galvanometer shows null deflections. So these type of instruments are known as null type instruments. Deflection type instruments, in which the quantity being measured produces some effect due to which pointer deflects. Example is permanent moving magnet coil. So in this case, a coil is used in which current is passed. That coil is placed between the two magnets, and whenever current is passed through the coil, force will exerts on the coil and it will deflect some pointer on the scale and produces the output effect. So this type of instruments are the deflection type instruments. Here the effect is produced and this effect deflects the pointer. Third type of instruments are monitoring and control type. In monitoring type instruments, there is some indication or condition of parameter value under study is obtained. Only we will see the some indication of the measurement. Examples are deflection types or digital instrument. In deflection type, we can see the indication of the pointer moving on the coil. So this is the monitoring type of instruments. Control type instruments, they are used in the automatic control systems in the feedback path to send a feedback signal from the output of a process to its input. So generally control type instruments requires some feedback path from output to the input, by which they will control the output. Example is automatic air conditioning system. All are familiar with this. Whenever temperature will rises above a certain temperature, then then our automatic air conditioner system will start, and whenever it is maintained, then it will get switched off. So this is the control type instruments. Next, fourth type of instruments generally are analog and digital instruments. It is also a classification. All are familiar with the analog and digital signals. So these terms is derived from the analog and digital systems. Analog type instruments, here the output varies in continuous fashion as quantity being measured, having infinite value in a given range. Example, deflecting instruments are good example of analog instruments. So if the output varies continuously in any instruments, these instruments are known as analog signals. In deflecting type, pointer moves on a scales, so pointer will change its value continuously. So that's why they are also known as analog type instruments. Digital instruments are the one in which output varies in discrete step and thus give finite values in a given age. Examples, one of the best example is digital multimeter. It gives a precise value to the observer. And the last classification is absolute and secondary instruments. Absolute instruments are those in which magnitude of quantity is measured in terms of physical constants of the instruments. Examples are tangent galvanometer. They note gives value of the measurement directly, but in terms of the constants of the instruments. Secondary type instruments, in which the reading shown by the instrument gives directly the measurement of the quantity being measured. Examples are voltmeter, ammeter and voltmeters. They will gives direct reading of the measuring quantity. Next is this is another topic, methods of measurement. So there are only two types of methods of measurements are present: direct measurement and indirect measurement. In case of direct measurement, the quantity being measured produces certain effect which gives the indication on meter. Example is measurement of current by ammeter. So in direct measurement, quantity will gives directly the output. Instrument gives the value of the quantity directly. Direct methods are classified as deflection method and comparison method. Deflection method includes the deflection of pointer on a scale due to the quantity to be measured. Examples are voltmeter, ammeter and voltmeter. We already explained these PMMC type instruments are used. They uses deflection methods. Comparison method includes the comparison of the quantity under measurement with a predefined standard quantity which gives measurement. Its well-known example is potentiometer, which measure the EMF of a cell. They will use comparison method. Another method of measurement is indirect measurement, in which the quantity to be measured is not measured directly, but other parameters related to the quantity are measured. Example 1, for measurement of power, we can measure voltage and current, then we can calculate power according to formula V into I. Example 2, for measurement of resistance, we can measure V and V means voltage and current, then we can calculate the value of resistance by division, V by I or voltage by current.